that's all I be trying to say. Like, this summer belongs to the females, you know, like, we run the world. Girls really run the world. I don't understand why people aren't realizing this, that we make this spin. Without us, it is nothing.
You see, this is the result of all these years now of all these meetups and conferences, women empowerment meetings, the mean girl meetups. They have not just been pushing equality. They don't just want to be equal to men. They want to be superior. They want to be over men. And now look at how their daughters are talking. This is a 25-year-old woman. She's like a granddaughter or great-granddaughter of the movement. By the way, she happens to be the baby mama of a rapper, Lil Baby, and she's an influencer with over 7 million followers on Instagram. Social media helped to create this. And now they're set up so sweet that they think that they could really get on there and just talk crap every day. And they believe that they really don't need men, and somehow they're the ones who's making the world go around. They're not building shelter. They're not producing food. We have a food shortage going on and inflation, the highest we've ever seen. None of the activities that this woman and all her 304 friends are doing contributes to the essentials that we really need in order for the world to really go around. They have nothing to do with power and energy and infrastructure, but they have the nerve to really get online and say stuff like this. And that's because they really believe it. She's been able to become a millionaire, so this is the way she's thinking. And that's another reason why men don't like boss chicks. And then they lose their minds. They start talking crazy. Really quick though, take a second to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Click that notification bell for all updates. Let's get back into it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, the niggas lately, like, I always be asking my friends, like, do y'all feel like the value of women to guys have went down, or guys just don't, you know, respect us, appreciate us how they used to back in the 80s and the 90s? You know, like, women control the, like, literally, you know, because I could say this now, but I only say that because of status. Like, we making hella money just like these niggas.
That's a major problem with social media. It's not real. It's not reality. They get on there and they just repeat stuff over and over again until they believe it's true. They believe if they just keep repeating it, a lie will become a fact. Not taking anything away from Jada. Her baby daddy is a multimillionaire and now she's a 7-figure woman. But she's in a very small group of black women that's at millionaire status. The median income for black men is about $40,000 and black women $35,000. Jada, everybody is not running around making $1 million. Now yes, that's her reality, but you represent a very, very, very small number of women that can say the same. So as a group, in general, average, that's not happening. Your average woman is making average money, but she's on social media watching women like Jada, and now they convince themselves that this is happening on a large scale. Not only that, you have a lot of average women watching Jada and women like her, and they're trying to keep up and live these extravagant lifestyles on average or just above average budgets. That's why your money isn't right. That's why you don't have savings. That's why you don't have retirement. That's why you have debt, and not just student loan debt, but too much consumer debt. You don't have emergency funds. But yeah, that's a whole nother subject.
But as far as a man literally worshiping the ground a woman walk on, it's kind of rare these days. We running out of that. And it's kind of scary in society today. And I don't know, I might piss a lot of people off talking about this, but this is just conversations I be having with my friends. But guys don't appreciate us and respect us how they used to do our aunties and grandmas and them back in the day. I don't know what it is. This might be just something I talk about on my, maybe the first topic I talk about on my podcast, because I don't know, it's just a little weird these days. It's like we gotta fight for a spot in these niggas' lives, or they want to put, I don't know. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna save this for my podcast, because I know I got a podcast coming out here. We all about to be acting normal. I got a podcast coming. Stay tuned.
By the way, for all you wannabe boss chicks, did you catch that? Here's a millionaire boss chick who is acknowledging and admitting that even with money, it's hard to come by a man who mess with you for real, who's going to see you as worth his time, especially men with money. And that's why a lot of those boss chicks, they end up having to rent men and pay for men. They're out here planning their own engagements where they buy the ring, and they're going to have the man propose to them and act like they're surprised for social media. Shout out to Stormy Wellington. That's one of the things she's working on right now. But yeah, back to Jada. She mentioned that men are not worshiping the ground that women walk on. And it's not like we haven't heard this before. That one actress from back in the day told Chris Rock that on his show, that women wanted to be worshipped. Covered that before in that video. Hit the link below in the description if you want to check that out. But they think that they are God.
It's real different out here, but we do run the world for sure. We control the world. I feel like the reason it keeps spinning. Women are taking over day by day, and that's just all I'm gonna say for now. We'll get into details on the podcast because that's what it's for. And yeah, I know, and I'm glad that I see you guys in the comments, y'all agreeing with me, and that's how I know I'm not really tripping. You know, like it's like, okay, this is official. I'm speaking as a whole. I just feel like niggas don't appreciate us how they used to appreciate us back in the shit. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day. But half of the girls are twerking on IG. What about that? Twerking on IG, niggas post money all the time. They ain't spending it. What you talking about? Me twerking on IG. See, I can't do this right now. It's gonna get deep. Let's save it for the podcast. Let's save it for the podcast. If you got a negative opinion, we're going to save it for the podcast. Because I get on here all day going back and forth with y'all. Let's save it for the podcast. Like, what?
First of all, that really made no sense. She just tried to compare women twerking online to men posting up pictures of money online. Jada, that's one of the biggest issues. Women are delusional and they cannot be held accountable for anything. She's asking people why men are not respecting or appreciating women today. And that was a part of the answer right there. But she low-key felt offended because she's always online doing the same thing. One correction too, men today appreciate decent women still. Who they don't appreciate are the rebels and the 304s. What she's not understanding is that women of today, they have a 304 mindset, most of them, majority of them. And that's why they get treated as such. And yes, women popping their thought pockets on IG or wherever, TikTok, that's gonna lower your value. Women posting pictures, exposing themselves, that's gonna lower your value. You will be treated like a 304. You're gonna get put in that category. Women have adopted 304 culture, feminism, and all of that is the reason why marriage rates are low and divorce rates are high. And the modern woman, she's really ruined relationships. If everything continues in the same direction, there won't be any more relationships. You're just gonna have a lot of single people being alone, hooking up and everything. And women, this is what you wanted. I understand you're saying one thing, but your actions is telling me something different. You're getting exactly what you wanted. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started below in the comments. Do you agree with Jada? She said that men, they're not worshiping women now. What's going on? They don't see the value in women today. Thank you to Dark Power. I appreciate you, brother, for your support for this channel. Want to see more content like this? You can support the channel too. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below. Ladies, fellas, want a balance analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to like and share.